These two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners offense will get the first swing of the game. You can't help but think back to last year, Jesse, when Oklahoma figured out a way to win that close game.
And Reese, Texas has been reminded every day this past year about losing that game close, too. So you knew, David, coming out in this one, they were going to be amped up and ready to win.
And you know the juices are flowing early in the game. Like, this is not a friendly rival. OU doesn't like Texas. Texas doesn't like OU.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The hand to the running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player,
he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense set for a first down play. To the ground, he's got it again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
and those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here's the handoff. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back back to throw. It's Sexton. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Hold and fire complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level. When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. It's just an entirely different level now.
And it's just fun to watch rivalries in college football. We've lost a lot of them with expansion. This one we get to keep. I love that they're both going to the SEC. They're going to play each other a bunch. We're going to still have this Red River rivalry that gets so many people excited. It's an unbelievable event. We've been there for game day a bunch. It is absolutely crazy.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Final play of the quarter coming. Scanning the field, it's Sexton. Throws to the wideout. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the move, it's Payne. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Catch in the middle, it's Rojas. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they... Turning it on! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Sexton. Fires to the right. Got his man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Rojas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Longhorns are on the move. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. A really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what...
Breaks it! Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's at the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 of the 19. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense coming through with the 1st sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Off play action. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Just drives in between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UAB. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Makes the catch, it's Rojas. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they kick it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Floating away. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Sexton. Unloads to the right. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The RPO, it's complete.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I got got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Slithers into space.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Looking to throw, it's Sexton. With the catch, it's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Unloads it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great...
Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the run, deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
They punted away on 4th down. He takes it at the 45. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back home. Go back to that last drive, revisit it, and rehash some of the same play.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the comeback is on.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TV.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Sexton. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. The play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Sooners! kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass, it's Sexton. And it's incomplete on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Got a man. It's Adams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the ground with the back. There we go. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option to give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by 12 to UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Sexton. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Flushed out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back's looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give on the option. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hard running there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Right back to the well.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Sooner! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
He's got it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. Defense. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The play action fake. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Bill.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
With the win today.